The Indian team for the ODI series against New Zealand has been named, and we pretty much have an understanding as to what the selectors and Gautam Gambhir and the captain Shubman Gill are thinking about how the composition of the side should be for the upcoming World T20 World Cup. So, in the squad of 15 people, basically you're narrowed down to 11 choices, and out of those, two of them pretty much pick themselves, because if you don't pick them, well, you're probably going to get into a lot of trouble. So Rohit Sharma, Virat Kohli are certainties. Now you add to this, I'll say three more certainties. One is KL Rahul, who is your wicketkeeper cum batsman. Okay. Two is one of the best ODI players of the current generation, Shreyas Iyer, provided he's fit. Three would have been Hardik Pandya had he been fit, but since he's not fit, they do have somebody else. But so number three, which is a guarantee pick, is Bumrah. But now Bumrah also has been rested. I understand that. The other number three pick, I'm going to say, who's a guarantee, is Kuldeep Yadav, a guaranteed match winner in T20, white ball, red ball, wherever you go, Kuldeep Yadav is your man. So you pretty much have 2 plus 3, 5 taken out. You have 6 spots, but you're picking a 10-member team to fill up 6 spots. That's basically what the equation has come down to. And today, we're not going to talk about those who made the cut. Instead, we're going to talk about those who did not make the cut. Call it riches of Indian cricket, call it a happy problem. But the fact of the matter is, there are very, very well-deserving candidates who really should have got a chance to prove their worth before the World Cup. I know the World Cup is a far away, it is quite a while away, but I feel that they need to get some game time. One of them is definitely Mohammad Shami. He's number one on the list for me. I know age is not quite on his side, and it's been quite a while since he's been in action. If I'm not wrong, it's been pretty much last World Cup since he's been in action. But he was so good, and he's such a good rhythm bowler. Shami, a fit Shami is a wicket-taking machine, especially with the new ball. And I think that is where we're going to miss a trick or two. That Shami is really something that we really wanted. But I do understand where the selectors would come from. They want someone who's a little bit younger. We're going to be playing in South Africa, remember? So a little bit more hit the pitch kind of a bowler. So that's why we have, of course, Harshit Rana, who's a completely hit the pitch kind of bowler, and someone really tall who can kind of hit the pitch, Prasidh Krishna. So I can understand why Mohammad Shami is not playing, but Mohammad Shami definitely, is someone to miss out. Someone who is not there, who was really surprised were not there, was Akshar Patel. I'm really stunned and surprised that Akshar is not there. Now, I do understand you can have one spin bowling all-rounder and one pace bowling all-rounder. I would have gone with Akshar Patel, but I can understand the logic of going with Washi instead. Now you have Washi plus Jaddu. I guess you have both of them. Probably both will end up playing. But I would have definitely tried to go with Akshar Patel. He is a bankable option with the bat, a good fielder, and a really good bowler for your 10 overs, 40, 45, 50 runs. Definitely it can happen. You can use him as a pinch hitter. You can bowl him in the power play. Very good options. I'm not denying that Washi doesn't complement those options. He probably does. Probably has a little bit more skill with the bat, definitely. And also I would say with the ball, he has that little bit of extra repertoire. But Akshar Patel, I feel sorry for him, definitely missed out. The other guy, the whole nation thinks about him every time he misses out, and every time he bats, you always wonder why does he throw away his wicket. Sanju Samson. I know he's coming to the T20 side, but Sanju in the white ball format, in a 50-over contest, I mean, you can just imagine, he's got all the shots, he's got the technique, he's got that time. I mean, you put him at number 4 and you just wait to see that innings unfurl. It's going to be fantastic, but I don't know if Sanju's ever going to be coming into the ODI side. At least as long as Rohit and Virat are there, I can't see Sanju coming into the ODI side. But Sanju Samson, he's definitely a once-in-a-generation talent, and it speaks a lot about Indian cricket that we can't afford to bring him into the side. In terms of wicket keepers, has Rishabh Pant been given an extra leeway compared to Dhruv Jurel? What has Dhruv Jurel done wrong? Not much, really. He's excellent behind the stumps every time he got the chance. He is aggressive with the bat. Yes, he did not capture all those chances he got with the bat, in the previous series. But if KL Rahul is fit, definitely KL Rahul is the playing wicketkeeper. So Dhruv Jurel or Rishabh Pant pretty much are the backup wicket keepers. Now, saying the word Rishabh Pant and backup in the same sentence seems to be the biggest misservice you can do to the to Indian cricket and to cricket in general. But unfortunately, that's how it is. I can't see how Rishabh Pant fits into the team. Purely as a batter, or maybe KL Rahul purely as a batter and Rishabh Pant as a pure wicketkeeper. I don't see that happening. In terms of bowlers, I know he's not been in favor, but he was such a good bowling option, which is Yuzvendra Chahal. Yuzi and Kuldeep together were one of the best bowling combinations we ever made. Definitely the fact that this is going to be a World Cup in South Africa is playing on the minds of the selectors. I don't think they want to go in for two pure spinners. So unfortunately, I think Yuzi misses out. Again, age is a little bit, not really on his side. So apart from, and he's clearly not in the T20 plans and scheme of things. So apart from the IPL matches, I don't know where else we're really going to see Yuzi in action. Now, three middle order players whom I really feel sad for. They've done really well. Especially in this, Vijay Hazare Trophy. One was Rituraj Gaikwad. So prior to this, he scored 100, his first 100 at number 4, if you recollect. He was so good to the eye. He was like a young Rohit Sharma, actually. He had all the time in the world, all the shots in the world, and like a Virat Kohli. When he was playing with Virat Kohli, I didn't know who was running in which part. They both were the same physique and they both match each other step for step. So I feel bad for Rituraj Gaikwad. I feel he's not getting the chances he deserves. He's an exceptional talent. The other guy I feel really bad for, Sarfaraz Khan. I mean, I don't know what else does a player need to do to make his case. The guy keeps scoring runs by the bucket loads. He's got all that attitude and everything. But the one thing that I feel always kind of goes against him is his fitness. In ODIs, I get it, you do need a lot of match fitness, but Sarfaraz Khan always ends up, how can we fit him kind of a situation. So the other guy whom I was very impressed, but then he kind of fell off the radar, got his chance in Test cricket, could not capitalize on it, but has been in fantastic form, scored 400s in the Vijay Hazare Trophy, was Devdutt Padikkal. Again, tall, beautiful left-hander, reminds you a little bit of Yuvraj when he bats. He's got that fantastic flow of the bat. Totally missed out. I really feel there's too many, right-handers right now in our Indian ODI lineup. While the Test lineup has too many left-handers, it's kind of weird. But yeah, I think Devdutt Padikkal would have been a good option over there. Hardik Pandya, of course, misses out. I think he is fit to play. But with the T20 World Cup coming up, I don't think they want to take that risk with him. Is he going to play the World Cup in South Africa? I have a hunch that he will. If he is back to full fitness, he definitely will. By the way, I just saw Hardik smash some hapless domestic bowler for 5 sixes and a 4. I felt sad for that bowler basically. I don't know what went into Hardik, but he just kind of went ballistic. He was on 66 or 62 and then pretty much reached his 100. So sorry bowler, but Hardik Pandya is that kind of a player. He can just hit the ball for a 6 at will. The other guy I feel who really kind of missed out, of course Bumrah missed out, but I don't think he missed out. Bumrah was kind of let gone off. He was given his break, if you may. But the other guy who definitely missed out, kind of a sensation right now. There's two batting sensations right now. One is so raw, and I don't know if you're ready to bring him in, is obviously Vaibhav Suryavanshi, but I think it'll take a while before he comes into the main circuit. And once he does, I don't think he's going anywhere. But the other guy I was talking about, who I really think is that X factor, if you want someone to just take away the game, wrap it up, finish it up in the first 10 overs, Abhishek Sharma. There's only one person who can do it in Indian cricket today, and that's Abhishek Sharma. He definitely should be your opener. Imagine, just think about it. Who were the game changers? 1992 World Cup. It was Kaluvidarna and Jayasurya. They came out, the pinch hitters. They started smacking everyone to all parts of the boundary. No one knew what the hell was going on. You need that kind of a player up there to just kind of unsettle the team. And Kalu, and if Jayasurya was there, Sehwag was there over here in India, and I feel Abhishek Sharma is the next guy out there. I feel he just needs that belief, and then he can run. But I guess it's our good fortune that we have such a solid 10, 12 players who are good enough to make the Indian ODI side, even though they're not picked in the 15 players. But that said, you should say that we pretty much have all our bases covered, and very well so. I think the only thing where I feel the current Indian team does not have its base fully covered definitely has to be a good spinner, a second spinner. God forbid if anything does happen to Kuldeep during the tournament, there needs to be a good second bowler over there, spinner, and I don't think we have one right now. Washi, yes, is good, but would you give him 10 overs? I'm not sure. 6 to 7 overs, yes, maybe, but not 10. Jaddu is there. I'm not denying that. Jaddu is definitely your 10 over bankable option, but this probably is going to be his last, ODI series to ODI tournament, especially World Cup tournament, and I guess Washi fits into Jaddu, right? So Washi fits into Jaddu, and or if Jaddu goes, I definitely Aksar comes in. So that's how that balances out over there. But all said and done, hard luck to the guys missing out, but it's a great team, a great ODI team, and we'll get into the detailed selection of the ODI team, analyze each of them one by one in the next couple of videos. See you guys.